All right, well, we are dreaming of spring and can't think of a better way to dream of spring than to start bringing in some of the delicious and beautiful flowers that we offer from Cottage Farms. This is the kickoff, basically, of our spring growing season, and we're so thrilled to have Katie Dubrow back here to talk with us about the Cottage Farm 2-in-1 Freedom Rose Duo. Look at those roses, just like wild roses all over, beautiful pinks and reds, and that's what you're in store for. Katie, welcome back.
Thank you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I feel like it's always so, it's like family is back when growing season comes, because obviously we don't get to see Katie all year.
It's been a minute.
I'm
so glad to be back.
It's good to have you here.
Everybody on Facebook after I had one plant yesterday. It was like, it was such a joy to see plants on the screen. And because plants bring us all so much joy.
It does. And here is the fact of the matter is we are really dreaming of spring. They told us it's going to be 60 degrees this week. So, you know,
but then back to freezing.
Well, we're not going to talk about that part.
I'm sorry.
Come on. Talk about buzzkill. All right, so give us the lowdown on the blooms here.
I'm so excited because Cottage Farms is really known for our roses. We've been bringing you the best of the best roses, and this Freedom Rose is no exception. This is the rose you will not find at retail, because what we've actually done and what we love to do at Cottage Farms is bring you something you can't find anywhere else, and that is 2 top roses in one pot. So we have planted 2 roses in one pot, and this is a giant ship sample that we're getting. So you are getting this at home. So you don't have to do anything different to get yours to bloom like this. It's going to look like this 2-toned color. The Freedom Rose is an exceptional shrub rose. So it's not going to be like one of those kind of old-fashioned long stem roses that requires, you know, maybe you have a family member, a grandmother like me, who you can remember actually picking, you know, Japanese beetles off the roses and out there really inspecting them. These are going to be the new breeding technology. They're disease resistant, color fast, so these beautiful pinks and reds are going to stay like this. Plus, unlike some other shrub roses, these have so many petals per flower.
Right.
So you're getting enormous flowers, like 3.5 inches across on the pink and the red, and just so many petals per flower.
These are the good ones to clip, though, to bring inside. So imagine after, you know, planting this and a couple of years of growth, being able to actually go out and clip roses from your own garden to then bring in and use on the table in your home, and be able to pull and create bouquets so that you can give your Valentine a beautiful bouquet of roses from your own garden. So I love that. So talk to us about the growing, and for those that have not purchased any plants from QVC and Cottage Farms, what can we anticipate?
So you are just reserving your plants right now. So we're not shipping these out for you today. Cottage Farms will ship these at the exact right time for you to plant them in your zone. And so this plant loves full sun. Actually, all roses love full sun. The more sun you give them, the more they will bloom. And this will get at its maximum, you can see this next picture coming up, 4 to 6 feet tall and wide. So this is a nice shrub. It can act as a hedge like this.
I was going to say this would be a good border plant.
Beautiful border plant. If you have a fence that you want to block, a windbreak even, a privacy hedge. Not a lot of roses can do that.
So look, 4 to 6 feet across. So if you have an area that is 12 feet, you're going to need 2 sets so that you can get that coverage that you're seeing there.
And you will get roses this year, though, because when we bring our roses to you, we want them already to be a year old. So this plant that you see is a nice established plant, so you will get roses this year. It's not going to get 4 to 6 feet tall, but you will definitely get roses this year.
And most importantly, you don't get them until it's time to plant in your part of the country. So let's talk about that and the shipping map.
Yeah, so actually the zones just changed. I told Sandra that yesterday, and she was like, I didn't know. So you should double check what your new zone is, because here in Pennsylvania, we can plant a little bit of a warmer plant. This rose is zones 4 to 10. That's pretty much everybody in the country. So if you are in the hot heat, this rose will love the heat and can take it. Even if you're up in Minnesota, that zone 4, that super cold region, you can also have this rose.
That's good to know. I love that. We also offer the Cottage Cottage Farm growing formulas too, so you can find those on QVC.com.
And we have a couple fertilizers. Roses, what you want from your rose is the blooms, right? We want our roses to bloom their heads off. So our specific formulation for roses is called the Bud and Flower Booster for roses, and it will make them bloom better. One of these pods per 1 gallon of water is all you need. And I would not start fertilizing. Well, yours will come with flowers. Some of our bare root plants, you know, you don't want to generally start fertilizing your plants until you see new growth. So that's the time.
And that all that information comes in the growing guide, so we love that.
Yeah, so we want you to be prepared. So you can find Cottage Farms right here in your pocket when you get the plant. You can find me on Facebook at Katie Garden Girl, and probably at the end of the presentation we'll put up the phone number, because we really want you to be successful. We want to grow new gardeners at Cottage Farms. I know a lot of you might be beginners. Maybe you've never bought plants on TV before, but what we're shipping you is a really healthy rose that is going to have a lot of success and be so easy in your garden.
I mean, this is where the color comes, and there's something special about roses. You know, in all of history, the rose is the most written about. It's the one that poems are written of, really signifies love. All of those things, this would be a wonderful gift for anyone who loves to go out in the garden and get dirty and watch that nature do its thing. Brand new today, of course, when you shop with us here at QVC, you also get the guarantee from Cottage Farms Direct.
Absolutely. We say we aren't happy if you aren't happy, so we guarantee this is a perennial, which means it comes back year after year. So we guarantee it for an entire year, Jane, so you can shop with confidence.
Katie, thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing a lot more of you. Yes, it's almost growing season. 94770 is the item number.